and demon seeds. You're missing what you really need. When all is said and done, you see the last man standing gets no better.
Raiding party!
I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus never lands. It works its way inside. If the pain goes on.
Guys, you are crazy. Thank you again for the raid, man. Thank you. Thank you. I was just starting the stream and just getting a coffee ready and everything. Wasn't expecting that. Thank you. We're about to get into it as soon as we load back in. For one moment. One momento. All right. Hope it doesn't crash anymore. It's been kind of crazy since I just started streaming. To mess with him. Yep, lighting change again. The Darth Vader arc. The Phantom of Thieves Landing. There's someone walking around. That could be a local though. Who are you? Hmm. I just went by on horseback. It's relatively empty otherwise. There is a horse here though, hitched up. He asked who this is because I just don't recognize him. Excuse me.
Can I help you?
I recognize you.
I don't recognize you, mister. You have a mask on.
You were there.
I was well.
Twin Rocks, the other day. You were with them. You didn't pull a gun, but you were with them.
Yeah.
Who are you?
My name is Reno.
Reno.
Yeah.
Maybe you can tell me more about yourself.
I mean, what you want to know? I don't really have much to tell. I'm not,
I want to know about you. Who you are. How well do you know Daza?
enough.
Does he care about you?
I'm gonna be quite honest with you, probably, but we also don't really see eye to eye too much, you know?
Eye to eye.
Why? Well, yeah.
Why is that?
Disagree. I believe in different things, I guess. He believes in this old tradition of the Western people, which I guess I'm starting to understand a bit more, but I don't know. If they say I'm different, I guess. I don't know. I read the good book here and there, not too much, but people always talk about outlaws and whatnot, but
You're a holy
I
man.
wouldn't. Well, no, I would say a holy man. I just dabble here and there,
I've got a cough. That's good. It's good to know your differences. And who's this?
Hello? No idea.
I hate to interrupt.
Yep.
Do either y'all have $20 I could borrow real quick? I have money in my room. I can give it back to you right away. I just need to pay rent.
Yeah, I mean, I can get. Oh, he's giving it to you. Okay.
Take your time
I'll
in your
go grab
room.
you your toy. Yeah, thank you.
Well, there's too many prying ears and eyes around here for my liking. How about you and I go have a conversation privately? And by the way, that wasn't negotiable.
Yeah, okay. Am I getting on your horse?
Of course. Turn around.
Why would I need to turn around?
Because I'm going to play some cuffs on you.
You don't have to do that, mister. I'm not gonna do nothing.
We'll see. Wrong move, fella. Where are you? You disappeared like a cartoon character. Is that him? Where are you going?
Away from you, you're crazy, mister.
And I thought we could trust each other. I thought you were an honest man.
I ain't done nothing to you, mister.
I just want to talk.
About what? I don't know nothing to tell you.
I like to think I'm patient, but that patient wears thin very quickly.
You gonna put me in cuffs, mister? I haven't done nothing to you.
I'll do a lot more than put you in cuffs if you don't stop your horse. Stop now.
Okay.
I'll give it. Well, yeah, you're a slippery one.
Right.
Now I think I will put those cuffs on you because the lack of trust here is already wearing thin.
Well, you were gonna do it anyway, mister.
Yeah, well, I guess my instincts were correct, weren't they? Get on my horse.
Can I get a hand? Or do you want me to relax salmon on? Okay.
Tell me more about yourself, Reno.
I don't know what there is to really tell, mister. I don't.
You have family?
Everybody does, yeah. But they might have in the past. Yeah, I have family.
Wife, brothers, sisters, father,
No, I don't.
mother.
I don't have a wife. I'm only 18, mister. I don't have a wife. I have a mama. There was a man in my life who, yes, you could say was something.
I wish I could exchange the same pleasantries, but unfortunately my memory doesn't serve me too well. From what I've been told, I had a cousin. Apparently I have an uncle out in California. What Cheddar told me the other night.
Oh, I'm not really sure if I have distant family like that. I was never really told, so.
I also had another uncle who is dead, buried here.
I'm sorry to hear that, mister.
Don't know anything about my mother. Heard my father has since passed as well. Come to think of it.
Seems like you've had gone through a lot of pain, mister.
Pain,
You know,
yes, but not the same pain as from what doesn't serve my memory any longer. My pain strikes from one man and one man only. Tell me, if you came down with an ailment that deprives you of your memory, and the only person who could really tell you anything about it wants nothing to do with you.
How do you know they want nothing to do with you? Have you spoken to them and said, why won't you tell me?
Yes,
What was the reasoning they gave?
they didn't give me a reason. That's a real shit in the shoe, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry you didn't get an answer. But, like I said, you've been through a lot of pain, mister. A lot of trials and whatnot. And I'm not sure if you believe in God. I'm not a super religious man, but like I said, I dabble. But it's said that God tests people.
You think
And at
this
the
is a
end of it-
test?
I'm not sure. He tests people with how much they can handle and what burdens they have. Maybe he knows that you can handle a lot. And at the end of that road, maybe something good will come of it.
That would be a lovely thought, wouldn't it? To think all this is for some kind of greater good, to think all this is done to me because I'm so much better in the future. Big plans for me, as they say. I don't necessarily think of it that way. I more tend to think that I was abandoned. Now, when you find out that your family are dead, and whoever you have left of your family are long gone, never return, I guess the only people you can count on is the family that you make. Now, when I woke up in prison without my memories, I was left wandering this place for months. And all I had was telegrams left behind prior. Most of my correspondence came from a man named Daza. He and I seemed very close, so naturally I reached out to him. him of all people would be able to tell me what is going on. Not only do I find out this man not only was close, he was apparently there. He was apparently involved with what happened to me. Instead of giving me what I'm owed, which is a simple explanation, he shuns me away and tells me to stay on the ranch that I've been staying at for the past few months. And to think the amount of times him, anyone who knew me, have rode by while I was feeding chickens or tending to the cows and never once bothered to stop and say hello. That doesn't sit with me well. I'm not angry about him not telling me who I am. I could figure that out by myself. There is a specific answer I want from him. And I don't think he's quite figured that out yet. But every time I tell him to tell me so, he tells me he is not going to tell me anything. Not a word. That
Wow.
to me, that leaves me, wondering why as well. Why would you think that? Because my first instinct would to believe that I've done something wrong, I've done him wrong. Like I've wronged him in such a way that he doesn't feel the need to talk to me. That I don't deserve any kind of correspondence from him or any kind of explanation. I mean, how would that make you feel? Do you ride with people? I'm assuming you're riding with those folk back up Twins Rocks.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
How would that make you feel?
I mean, I'd feel like I did something wrong too, but I don't know how I would go about it, about trying to figure out, why.
Yeah, it's a real wonder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on. So, if you were in Dad's shoes, what would you do?
I honestly don't know. Me personally, I would probably have a conversation with you and listen to the questions you had, and I would try to answer them.
Well, let's not think about it as me, shall we? Let's think about it as someone you care about. Maybe a sister or a brother or anyone in that gang that you ride with. What if you were to find out one of them lost their memory? And instead of, doing what Daz has done, you decide to want to speak with him. I would assume that would be the thing you would want to do, at least.
Yeah, but I'm not really sure the whole situation that you two have or have went through. I wouldn't really know, but I would talk to them. Yeah, I would try my best to answer the questions that they had and allow them to understand in their own way of why, for example, I wouldn't tell them or whatever. And if they couldn't understand, then that's something that I did wrong. And if they could understand, then that's also something I did wrong because I don't know. the end of the day, it would be something I did wrong if I didn't tell them, the person that, you know, didn't know who they were or what happened.
Did we know each other prior? Everything.
I'm not sure, mister. We may have made him pass once or twice, but I'm quite a forgettable fellow. I like it that way. People don't really know who I am, and I don't know, I prefer it that way. I'm not trying to live a big life of being the most known, notorious person. I just want to be with these people I'm with and make sure they're fine.
That makes sense. I don't blame you for that.
Are you trying to be notorious, mister?
Am I trying to be notorious?
Yeah. Are you trying to be the most notorious person around?
Absolutely not.
I met a lot of people that would say that they were.
Yeah, I wish I would remember. I'd like to know what my direction was before all this. But it seems from the telegrams I got, I was partaking in breaking out of certain folk. Apparently the same folk that were there around that fire last night. So I lost my memories to the count of helping your people. And here you are, you don't even know who I am. I think that's kind of funny.
Yeah, I was gone for a time, mister. I had a lot to think about. A lot of choices to make inside my head. So I took time, and I was gone for a couple months, and I'm assuming that's when you helped out everybody and helped cook and all them.
I want to show you something.
Sure. I don't really like heights, mister, so
Ah, don't worry. I'll try to catch you.
it's a lot harder with unstable hands, but I guess I brought that on myself.
I took the liberty of informing someone of where you are.
What's that supposed to mean?
Means they're not gonna come wondering where you are. They're gonna find you eventually.
Well, why wouldn't they? You're just showing me something, right? I'm just asking me questions.
Yeah, of course.
What is this place?
A grave site. See, up on that mountain over there, there is 3 folk buried. The one by the name of Bodie, Jonesy, and Rowan. And over here are 2 more. I thought you would know about this, really, because this is quite a sentimental place for Daza. Jacob Householder, thank you for the raid, man. Hope you had a good stream.
Yeah, well,
It seems like there's a lot of things Daza wants to keep to himself.
Yeah.
Doesn't even explain who I am, doesn't explain who these people were to him. Does he do that a lot? Does he tend to keep secrets?
Know who is buried here, and then I can tell you if I know.
Man by the name of Zip.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know
He's
Zip?
talked about Zip and Isaac quite a bit. Said that they were, more than family to him.
You know, I really hope one day Daza will wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up and realize what he's doing is only getting only your people hurt. That is a promise I made to him. I think I was very clear about that around that fire. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Sorry this is happening to you, mister.
I would apologize to you. But what would that change?
Maybe a lot. Maybe you could repent. Maybe you could speak to the Lord, see if he forgive you.
Repent. There's no repenting for me, Reno.
There's repentance for everybody, mister. I mean, the devil himself was once an angel, and he fell from grace. I'm
Maybe.
sure if he tried hard enough and repented, you never know. Please don't, mister.
Well, that's my machete. What was it you were telling me earlier back in Thieves Landing? You and Dazzle don't see eye to eye.
No, not much. I once choked him out because you laid hands on me. And then he said I don't fight fair.
I want you to pass on a message for me.
Yeah, okay. You can loosen these cuffs and I can go do that for you. No problem, mister.
No, I already told you. They know where you are. They'll come find you.
But you want me to deliver a message?
Sure. I want him to know exactly how I feel right now. And tell him only he knows the real answer to what I want to know.
Okay. I can do that.
An eye for an eye.
What do you mean? Please don't, mister.
Oh! It's like you said, an eye for an eye. That's my message to him. You make sure the message is delivered and tell him he knows how to end all this. Oh my god. Guys. I don't think gliding streams, but he deserves all love, dude. I just want everyone to know that me and gliding spoke beforehand, like that he gave me the complete like permission to do that. This wasn't just like spontaneous. Guys, we have just like ramped things up like insanely high. I think that is like beyond what we just did to Cheddar. That is well beyond what we just did to Cheddar. But we don't want to stick around for them to show up. Is Vader arc? Absolutely. Oh man. I'm sorry, I'm still just contemplating what just happened. The RP, the story of Oscar's revenge is going to be spicy and sad at the same time. Do I need to telegram more people to let them know where to find Reno? Oh man. Hang on, we need to get up on a rock or something real quick.
I see bad times today. Don't go around the night, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hear hurricanes are blowing. I know that the end is coming soon. I feel rivers overflowing, and I hear the voice of raging ruin. Don't go out tonight, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Hope you have got your things together. I hope you are quite prepared to die. It looks like we're in for nasty weather when one eye is taken for an eye. Don't go around tonight, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Don't go around tonight, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise.
No, go ahead. Throw the screenshots up.
Don't go around tonight, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Don't go around tonight, it's bound to take your life.
Sorry, I needed a moment. I feel so horrible, man. I love gliding, man. He's such an amazing RPer. I had such great times with him on Sambuca. Dude, this song fits Oscar so well. This song really fits Oscar.
does it get quiet? Time was supposed to extinguish the desire, but the embers won't snuff out.
Oh my god, my typing it is not it.
Haunted by a smile, the mask keeps getting heavier. One step forward, two steps back. There's a noose round my neck, and the further I get, it's harder and harder to breathe. And I find a way to
Oh, amazing.
cut the road. I've been waiting for dawn, but the light is all gone. Don't know if I'm already blind. And I leave it all behind. What's it really for if it's not yours and it's not mine? This victory is not what I hoped for. How was I to know that everything would end up like this? Survival of the fittest of sorts. So I become the bringer of death, the lover of life, the one who guards from the dark of the night. I'll be the hammer of war. Justice and mercy don't live side by side, so in retribution I'll abide. I'll tip the scales to justice's end. But can it make amends? Kill or be killed, what a way to live and die. I just can't see the cycle ever ending.
Uh-oh.
How can I correct the damage done when I can't
But we've been ridden up on them.
Can you see it in my dying face?
You're acting like I care.
Now is there anything that I can do?
If there was, would we be singing?
But you're a part of me and I'm a part of you. Yes, you're a part of me and I'm a part of you. Yes, you're a part of me and I'm a part of you. Yes, you're a part of me and I'm a part of you.
Right. Pause the music real quick. Oh, chat. That we have gone... Like, if cheddar wasn't enough to kind of go past the point of no return, that definitely was. That is, like, a very key point right there. That is... Because Reno being part of, I think he's part of the Barbarians, so that's going to really bring them into it too. I'm super down for them to come hunting after Oscar now as well. I don't think Daz is going to be able to hold them back. I think that is going to really set things in motion. That is really going to just set things in motion now. I wonder if Daz will actually be wanting to talk now. If we get a telegram from Daz and asking to talk, I know exactly where we're going to have our conversation. Check out telegrams. We haven't got anything back yet. Hang on, let me get another song going. No, not that one actually.
So break yourself against my stones and spit your pity in my soul. You never needed any help. You sold me out to save yourself. And I will listen to your shame. You ran away, you're all the same. Angels lie to keep control. Oh, my love was punished long ago. If you still care, don't ever let me know. If you still care, don't ever let me know.
Oh man, that song. If you still care, don't ever let me know. Yikes. The thing, so like, I think like what Dazzler isn't really quite getting is. So let me try and let me get up on the balcony here and we'll try and explain things. We'll try and explain, like Oscar's mindset, and I'll try and well, if you can explain Oscar's mindset, we'll try and delve into it a little bit. Okay, so is there a leaning thing that I have? Okay. When Oscar's asking Dazza to tell him who he is, he's not asking Dazza specifically to tell Oscar who Oscar is as a person. He's asking Dazza to tell Oscar who he is to him, to Dazza. But Dazza keeps trying to tell like Oscar, oh, you know, you're this person, you're that person, you're a ranch hand and all this, and this is why Oscar's getting very frustrated because he's not understanding what Oscar's trying to tell him. So in Oscar's mind, he's saying, who am I to you? Like, who are we to each other? Like, why, and why are you pushing me away? He wants to know who the only one person he thinks cared about him when he lost his memory doesn't want nothing to do with him. That's why Oscar is always constantly getting frustrated with Dazzler. And he's trying to tell Dazzler, like, hey, who am I to you? Like, and why are you pushing me away? Like, why are you doing this to me? Why do you not want anything to do with me anymore? Oscar is like, he's curious about his past, don't get me wrong, but he's more focused on why Dazzler wants nothing to do with him. And he's been alone these many months, and the only one person he thinks cares about him wants nothing to do with him. And that is why he keeps telling people only Dazzler can answer this question. Because it really is only Dazzler can really tell Oscar why he wants nowhere to be anywhere near him. And why he wants him to stay away from Dazzler. Because that was like the first telegram Dazzler said to Oscar was to stay away from him and stay away from the thieves. So that is like kind of like Oscar's mindset is just he feels abandoned and he thinks Dazzler is a traitor. And when he finds out all these things that like, you know, the last thing he did for Dazzler was help him to only be pushed away, that is why he's very angry with Dazzler. And why he's very angry with the barbarians. In some sense, because the barbarians were the people he helped too before losing his memory. And it's also, you know, the other place he was told to stay away from was thieves. So he feels like a little bit pushed away by the barbarians, but that's only mostly because of Dazzler. Dazzler's telling him to stay away from barbarians and Thieves Landing and himself and Thieves Landing and... I think we'll get to that point where Oscar's gonna be like, you just don't get it. You just don't fucking get it. You just don't fucking get it. Like, you know, he's gonna get really angry. Like, Daz will probably end up sitting there and explaining everything, and Oscar's gonna look at him with a perked brow and be like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You think that's what I've been wanting to know this entire time? Like, that's like the kind of build-up I'm going for. So it's interesting, don't get me wrong. Super interesting. We'll probably go back and check our telegrams soon. Alright, we're gonna mellow out a little bit, chat, because like I'm still fucking reeling. I'm still like, what just happened? Oh man. Absolutely, like doing RP where your character's lost memories is something that is done a lot. It is done a lot. But I don't think it is common for it to happen in a way where the person gets frustrated to the point where he starts going after the very people that cared about him. You know, I don't think that's been done, at least not for a while. Usually, like, a character will forget memories. Like, I did it with Isaac a lot. Like, here's the thing. This isn't uncommon for the Quills to lose their memory. Prophet had, like, dementia, so he was losing his memory all the damn time. Isaac lost his memory a few times from getting injured. So it's like a Quill thing to lose your memory after a serious injury. It's kind of happened through the bloodline. So it's not uncommon for the Quills to lose their memories. But I think this is like the first time, like, one of the Quills has literally became so frustrated at, like, not knowing that he's just started going after people. The Reno thing right there, that is serious, guys. That is, like, we didn't just hurt him, we took his fucking eye out, guys. Like, we took his eye. That is detrimental change to a character's fucking personality. It can have change, like, obviously physical appearance aside, he might end up having like a glass eye or an eye patch or a scar on his face. I don't know. We'll see how Guidings RPs it, but like, it's like huge props to Glidings, right? Because I've had a couple of people reach out to me and said, hey, like, if you grab me, you can do whatever you want. And I'm sitting here like, oh my god, like, I love you guys so much, but like, oh, it's so much responsibility to make sure the scenes are good, you know? But this is the thing. This is what makes great roleplay, and I'm just gonna say this here, guys, is when the people involved in these scenes have love and trust for each other, this is what great roleplay can, like, come out with it, you know? And I wish there was more of that. I truly wish there was more of that stuff, instead of, like, what really tends to happen, which I won't even get into. But I'm just, like, I think this here, this arc right here, is a perfect example of people just being more trusting and just, you know, letting that RP flow, you know? We need more of that. Not getting frustrated because you're getting your gun taken or robbed. Because Oscar hasn't robbed anybody, but, like, I'm just saying that as, like, an example. Like, we are doing some crazy stuff right now. And Cheddar and Reno, like, they gave such amazing scenes. And who knows when this stops, right? Like, because for all we know, the barbarians could come riding down that road right now and grab Oscar and that, and yeah, they'll do what they do, and we'll make great roleplay. But I'm not expecting to go through this picking off every single member of the barbarians or anything. But like, it's just like, it's like a matter of time when they eventually will pick him up, and Oscar will deserve what comes to him. He's gonna get fucked up. Probably might lose his eyes or fucking killed. Like, we don't know. That's just what makes great roleplay, man. But as long as Oscar is free to do what he wants and Dazzler isn't speaking with him, Oscar's going to keep pushing it. He's going to keep going after people. It's just going to keep happening and happening. Cook is going to lose it. I don't think Cook can hold back anymore. I think he may have held back the respect for Dazzler, because I think Dazzler's like Oscar's only saving grace right now. He's like his only lifeline, and that lifeline is gone. I have to assume that, right? I have to assume that, like, Cook is not going to stand for what happened to Rena. That's why that was such a pivotal moment. Because I think, like, the next time he runs into them, it isn't going to be, like, you know, strong words exchanged. It's going to be violence. And Oscar is a lone wolf right now. He doesn't have the backing of a gang. So he has to be smart about it. He has to be clever. He can't be getting caught out in the open. He needs to lone wolf all the time. Which means he can get around easier too. Because people can't, like, kind of report, like, hey, I've seen, like, a group riding around this way. Or I've seen a particular gang riding this way. Like, it's... You know, they might see one guy. And if Oscar wants to be super sneaky, he can just keep changing outfits all the time and just being really covert. Dazzle. Name a time. Name a place. I will tell you everything. You don't know what you've started. Okay. We might be going to have the scene with Dazzle. He might show up, he might not. We need to fucking ride to... We're going to Mount Hagen. Hang on, let me get some music going while we'll, We need to get leverage, guys. Where's the closest telegram office? Well, it was, right? All right. I thought we had Dahlia's telegram. Wait, what is Dahlia's telegram? XA920. I wonder if this will work. Wolves. Nailed it. Grizzly bear. Dude, if this works out the way I think it would. Hey, why are we going this way? Is this the right way to Mount Hagen? Okay. Oh, for some reason it was the other way. Dude, if Dahlia falls for that, man. We sent a telegram to Dahlia as Dazzo. Oh. Yeah, how do we get up here? Because... Yeah, did we go past the path? This is when cinematic camera really comes in handy. You need a hiding spot. Didn't know about the spot. It's actually in the story, I think. The ending of the it's in this story towards the end. Oh man. Well, that's why I picked this particular spot. It's nice and flat, at least on this area. might be waiting a while. It is a little bit awkward to get up here. Takes a while. It's out the way. What we're kind of hoping for is Dali shows up before them. But if Dali's with him, then that plan's been fumbled. And we'll just have to try and talk to him directly by ourselves. I was hoping it was going to stay at nighttime. Oh well. We have to expect they might bring the whole crew here, so... We'll see how this plays out. Oh, man. I could hear movement. Might just be birds. Who's that? That Dahlia? Stick him up.
You. Okay. Okay.
Get off your horse now.
Yeah, okay. It's fine.
Hello, Dahlia.
Yeah, hi.
Just in time. Dazzle should be here soon. Oh, look at that. He's right here. Come with me. Look at them. Look at them.
Asshole.
Turn face.
Yeah. Making a mistake, you know that.
Right now.
The last time you asked me that, Dazzle, we know how that ended. And now I know I wasn't stupid to believe you'd come by yourself, so I brought some leverage.
with that.
How many more people have to suffer, Daza? How many more?
I will tell you everything you want to know.
Bullshit.
He's telling you the truth, kid.
Who are you?
You should listen. Ghost.
Your name?
But I knew your father, too. And Elsa's telling you the truth. He's gonna tell you what you want to know. You don't need to hurt her.
Is that right, Daza? Do I need to stop hurting people? Are you finally gonna fucking tell me everything?
If you let her go, I will call everyone away. It'll just be you and me, and I will tell you everything.
Why do I have a hard time believing that? Last time you gave me your word, you beat me over the head and you left me where Zip died.
I'm making a promise.
Yeah, your promises hold no weight round here, at least with me.
What's it gonna take for you to let her go?
You tell me now. You tell me everything now.
No one else has to get involved. It can just be you and me. I can
Oh, you involved everybody the moment you left me bleeding on the ranch. I gave you that chance. Now that's off the table. Look at that storm. Remember the last time there was a storm, Daza?
The person you want is me. Why bring other people into this? Why do it the coward's way?
The coward's way? Because I knew if I came after you alone, you still wouldn't open your mouth. You still wouldn't talk. You're a stubborn Daza like me. I guess that's one common quality we have.
How do I know? Even after I tell you everything, you don't just shoot her.
You don't.
I'm what you want. You want my blood, we can settle it. I can tell you. We can settle it, just you and me.
Is that right?
If you let her go now, I will tell everyone else to leave, and I will tell you everything. This time I will.
You know, I want them to hear it. I want them to hear everything.
Then give me your word if I tell you right now you won't shoot her, you'll let her go and you'll let her walk to me, and we can settle this.
Your word.
I have your word.
Would you trust me if I said yes?
If you're anything like the person you know you are, then I would trust you.
If that's the case, why didn't you trust me? Why did you shun me away? Why did you cast me out?
Because, kid, I'll give it to you. You surprised me. I underestimated the lengths you'd go to get your answers, but now here we are. And I realize now that there's only more people that are gonna get dragged into this, so it's time to end it.
You already know it's gone too far. You know what I did to Reno. You know exactly what's gonna happen next. You really think it ends here, then you're deluded.
Be a
What happened to
man.
Reno? What happened to Reno?
Why don't you tell
what
him?
you wanna know.
Why don't you tell Dahlia here?
Man, let her go and we can settle this one-on-one. Be be a fucking man, Oscar.
A man would fucking tell his friend what happened to him and wouldn't abandon him for months on a ranch. And when he comes for answers, you hold back and not tell him a damn thing. You let him suffer. So now you suffer. That's how it ends. I thought I was someone you cared about. I thought you were someone I could trust. And you left me. You left me.
I was trying to protect you.
And what good has that done? Protect me. Was that how it happened the first time? Were you just trying to protect me then?
I'm gonna tell you what you want to know. I just want your word that you will let it go afterwards. And no one else has to get involved. This can just be between you and me. Give me your word you won't hurt her if I tell you.
You have my word. I'm not sure if I have yours.
You have my word that if you let her go, I will tell everyone else to leave and I'll stay. It's my blood you want anyway. Not hers. You have my word.
All right then.
Your name is Oscar Quil. You are the son of a man I loved, like a brother. He was one of the greatest outlaws in the West, alongside another one of the greatest outlaws in the West, Zip Quil. Your father, his name was Isaac Quil, and he was one of the best outlaws I ever knew. We robbed banks together, we fought others together, we went through thick and thin together. He saved my life more than once. Isaac Quil and Zip Quil, our leader. They were Western outlaws, they were of the West. They lived and breathed it every day. Your father died at the hands of the law. And I took it upon myself to live on in his name and avenge him, and I did. Your name is Oscar Quil, son of Isaac Quil. That is who you are.
After all this time, you still don't get it. That's not what I was asking. I was asking, who am I to you? Who are we to each other?
When I first met you, I thought you were Isaac. I tied you up and I took you to Fort Mercer and Zip was there. I said, Zip, look, Isaac made it out alive, it's him. The bullet didn't kill him. I went into a manic episode, thinking you were someone else. But you weren't, you were his son. So we thought we'd take you under our wing and try and teach you the ways of the West. Because the name Quil brought you nothing but pain. People would look at you and scold you for it and pick on you. and push you to do things you didn't want to do. You became an outlaw because of your last name. And so, we worked together. I looked out for you as best as I could, but it wasn't enough. Because there was a breakout. A breakout that I foolishly dragged you along to, something you weren't ready for. We're breaking out my friend Cook, my brother. We broke them out successfully, but the law chased us. The law chased us. And we shot as long as we could. But you got shot, and I told someone to take you away, and we diverted the law elsewhere. I thought you had died. You almost did. Your life came so close to being snuffed out that day. And when you telegrammed me and when I'd realised you had lost your memory, I saw an opportunity for a second chance. And now we're here.
Do you mean to tell me that you thought the best thing to do was to abandon me on a ranch, the same ranch where people of my blood have died? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I told him it wasn't a good idea. That's it.
You're right, Dahlia. It wasn't a good idea. Why, Dazzle? Why did you leave me tormented for months? How many times did you ride by me and didn't even say hello? How many of your folk have rode by and not even stopped to see how I was? You didn't just try to protect me, you abandoned me. You left me.
I watched your father deteriorate over months. I watched him become a shell of who he was. I watched him become someone he was never meant to be, and that was a shell of himself. He had no hope. He had nothing except us.
Except you.
And it drove him mad.
Except you.
And I couldn't save him. And I thought I could save you. Is that what you want to hear? Because that's the truth.
The difference.
I thought that if I'd allow you to not discover your memories, that you wouldn't end up the same place he was.
The only difference between me and my father is he had you. And that lady to your left. And Dahlia right here. Who do I have? You wanted me to be alone. You wanted me to never see you again.
I wanted you to live. I wanted you to live.
And what kind of life would that been? Not knowing who you are. Not knowing anyone cared about you. Not knowing anything. How can you not understand?
You were so much like him, but so unlike him at the same time. Your father never would have done what he'd done to Cheddar. Your father never would have taken a hostage. Someone close to someone else. Just to get to the person. Your father would have gone right after the source of the problem, just like he did with others. Just like I saw him do countless times. Your father wasn't this. You aren't him.
I am not my father, Daza.
I realize that now.
And not only have you let him die, you've let Oscar die too.
Let her go.
Who I am now is a shell. And you think I had nothing left then? I've certainly got nothing left now. It's only a matter of time before the barbarians come and kill me. Or you kill me yourself.
You hurt one of my people, you attacked my outfit. You know what you've done.
I do.
And I won't ask you again. You let her go, I'll tell everyone else to leave, and you and me settle this. No one gets involved. You try and hurt her right now, everyone here will open fire on you. I'm through playing games, kid.
Dahlia.
What?
Time to go back to your people. That's all I can say for myself.
Go back to them, Dahlia.
You.
You all stay back. Kerry, go with them.
Carrie. Thank you. Do not.
I never wanted you to see this side to me. You think you know me, but you really don't, Oscar.
You know, found this revolver.
Raiding party!
It's named Dark Cloud. Had it among my personal belongings. For some reason, I believe this belonged to my father too.
I am a man that carries the guns of the dead. The gun I hold in my hand is called Happy Days. It belonged to your father. And this gun on my back, it's called the Devil's Advocate. Who belonged to Zip Quil, and these are the guns I'm going to use to punish you. You're coming back with me, West, whether you're bleeding or not, and you're gonna answer for what you've done.
The only thing I have left to do, Daza, is live. That's what you told me, right? I'm a shell.
You're not him. In fact, what you have become is a disgrace to him. I'm through coddling you. I'm through protecting you. You made me this way now. I never wanted to put this back on, but now you have made me.
And I am what you made me. I'm not Oscar no more. Or a Quil. I'm something much worse. And that is your fucking reckoning.
Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac. Yes. Look into the eyes of the man who you call brother. Because they have the same eyes I have. The only difference is they look upon you with pity. Pity for what I'm about to do to you.
You're gonna learn a lesson today, kid.
I guess school's in, you piece of shit. Oh, here we go. do some whiffs. Get this shootout going for a little bit longer. Oop, I think I hit him there. Let him bandage up. I want to keep this going for a little bit. Oh, you got me there. I am not your failure, Daza. Oh. Oh, he got me with the elephant rifle. Fuck.
You fucking asked for this! You made me fucking become this! You made me put on this fucking thing again! I warned you who you were dealing with! I warned you! I warned you! And now you're coming back with me and you're gonna answer for what you've done. This is not where it fucking ends because you have no idea what you've done to my people.
Dahlia, go to him. Go to him.
Got this.
Alice!
I do.
let me die.
I can't.
Hey, milkman.
Carrie.
Yeah.
Just help me hold pressure to this, please.
Yeah.
Keep holding pressure to this. I'm gonna try to see what I can see.
Yeah, got you. Do you remember me, Oscar?
You make sure he's good to move. He's coming back west. His pain has not ended for what he did to my people. He needs to learn the hard way. No more games!
Alright, keep holding pressure to this side. I'm gonna have to see if I can stitch up the other side. It releases too much blood.
They're gone.
Thank you.
Oscar, are you still with us?
You left me.
You left us all, Oscar. Find our way back in the end. You'll always be the milkman to me.
Easy.
Don't deserve this. Let me die.
I can't. Okay, turn him over carefully. Need to see if there's anything hit.
Like this?
Yeah.
We got shot with an elephant
no
rifle. We have
longer
to do some, like, serious injury here.
Keep holding pressure around this. Stop for the blood. Keep it out of my way so I can stitch this together. Hold real still.
Why are you helping me?
Because you don't deserve to die. I can't let this happen again. How is he?
He doesn't even want me to look at him.
I'm sure. I don't blame him.
It wants a minute.
I can't. For now, he's alright. Well, about as alright as he can be. I'll be able to get him out of the snow soon. I just need a bit longer.
What exactly happened with Reno?
Yeah, I'm glad Daz was the one who got the best of Oscar. He's been an absolute tyrant lately.
We got a telegram saying that they were at the grave, and when we got there, his eye was resting on his chest, and he was cut up pretty bad.
We're lucky that we found him when we did.
Said Reno's alright there.
Reno is in tumbleweed resting. Indy turned back to head his way and keep an eye on him for the night. Alright. We can wrap this up and get him on his feet. Snow is a problem. I need to try and get him in here on this floor. Back up. It's gonna be a little awkward.
You pick him up, or do I need to? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to. Oh, you can get him. All right, perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, just stick him inside there. Walk around maybe. Oh, yeah, here's fine.
Yeah.
Just let him down.
Whee! Put your feet up, Oscar. You've been through it, eh?
Who is that?
Is it that Bella again?
Mm-hmm.
What do they want?
Making a delivery.
All right. Someone bring my horse over here.
Yeah, got you.
All right, I'm gonna help you up. Just, I'm gonna have to disarm you.
Care of that revolver.
I will. All right. Come along.
One more thing. Don't want them there.
Come on.
Take us to Plain.
Oh. Whoops. You deserved that.
They're in my spot, get 'em.
Where's Carrie?
Giving Alice Isaac's hat is like really symbolic if you actually know Isaac's
This is
story.
pretty steep here. Easy.
Oh my god, is this coming to the end of Oscar's story? I want to see what they've got cooking.
You're alright back there.
As it can be.
Don't fall off. It'll hurt worse than me stitching you up.
I think I fell off a long time ago.
What made you do all of this? Really, I've heard it from his side.
nothing left. I was alone. And the one person I thought I could count on was him.
You forgot you could count on him, and then you remembered, and you became better.
No,
Is that right?
I still don't
what?
remember anything in the past.
You don't?
My correspondence with him told me that he knew me well. That he was the one who could tell me who I was, where I came from. He left me alone on a ranch from Mum's, the same ranch that Zip died. I felt like he abandoned me. That he didn't care anymore.
Did you try to reach out to him?
I did.
Did he say anything?
He said he wasn't gonna tell me anything. And said some things are best forgotten.
I think he thought he was doing what was best for you and made the wrong decision. Not that I'm here to make excuses for him.
I was alone. I was afraid.
I can understand that.
I just wanted to know why he left me behind.
You lashed out. Where did that come from?
Frustration. Anger.
But the violence, where did that come from? That's a choice you have to make.
I wish I had an answer. The first time I tried to talk to Daza and I grabbed Dahlia, he said something along the lines of, "And you think he's nothing like his family?" He
probably thought he was trying to protect you. But he wasn't.
He wanted me to believe that I was a rancher. He was trying to convince me of a life that wasn't mine.
He tried to put a paintbrush in your hand, give you a bunch of paint, tell you to paint a certain picture.
Yeah. And I painted that picture for Mum's.
You grew bored, didn't you?
Restless. Like the painting didn't seem to be me. I always felt like art was a representation of oneself.
You say you can't remember anything. Can you even remember being a milkman?
The only thing I remembered when I was venturing out west was that spot. That spot along a hill, looking over the Sierra Coronado.
Do you believe him? What he said about who you are?
Yeah.
You said Plainview, right?
Yeah.
Daza. Daza.
Yes.
You said Plainview.
Plainview, yes.
I just didn't want to be alone anymore.
Trust me, I get it.
When I found out these people were the ones who were last with me, who I last helped. When I broke them out and lost my memory, I lashed out.
Did it feel good to lash out?
No.
Be honest. It did for a moment.
I enjoyed
But
the
that
power.
moment, it didn't last as long as you thought it would, did it?
No. It left me feeling fleeting. Wanted to make him feel the same way I felt all those months. I wanted him to feel helpless. Just like I did.
Was it worth it?
If I had to choose between living a life of someone I was not and feeling like myself for just a small while, I would say yes. I know what's to come. And I'm ready.
I'm glad you kept your word up there.
When he finally told me, I felt that anger wash away.
the words feel familiar, or were they still just as foreign?
There was something about it. I could see it in his eyes, he was telling the truth. And me believing that certainly made it real.
You mean a lot to him?
I just wish he shown that to me a lot earlier.
He did, he just did it in the wrong way.
Whatever happens now, it's gonna be the biggest burden. Not what he didn't do, but what he's about to do.
He doesn't want to kill you. Not sure if that gives you any kind of solace.
It does. First time in a while I've not felt alone.
You're not.
I'm not alone anymore. Thank you, Ghost.
It's Alice.
Alice. She mentioned your name.
Who did?
Hades.
Hades. What did she say?
You were close with the Quills.
I was. Am to a few that still remain.
Get him off the horse.
All right.
What the? I don't think it's working what he's trying to do. God.
You coming with me, kid? You wanted this. You wanted to know what being a Western outlaw is. You wanted to be part of this. This is what it entails. You stupid boy. Western fucking outlaw, you don't know what it is. You don't fucking know a damn thing. You stupid little kid. Wanted to be like daddy. But he wasn't around to fucking teach you these lessons, so I will.
I'm not alone.
That's what I'm gonna fucking... Get him down the hole and tie him to something.
What are you doing?
Put him in...
Come on. Don't make this difficult.
I don't want to be alone. I don't want to go.
Don't make me force you.
I don't want to go. I want to go.
I know. But you have to.
Tie him to something down there.
I want to be alone. I don't want to be alone.
Oscar, your father, and Zip Quil used this hole for people. This was one of their favourite spots. To take people that had done them wrong, to teach them lessons. The last man that Zip put down here, he tortured for days. Days on end. Tore the flesh from their bones and all that. I warned you so many fucking times not to step to me, not to hurt my people. But you kept pushing, and pushing, and pushing some more. You want to be a Western outlaw, this is what being a Western outlaw is, these are the lessons you will learn. This is what your father would have done. This is what Zip would have done. But they're not around anymore. So now that leaves me as one of the sole remaining members of the Quil gang to teach you a lesson. And that lesson, Oscar, is going to be the consequences of your actions.
Again. You abandoned me again. I don't want to be alone.
It was my choice not to tell you who you were, but it was your choice to do what you did to my friends, my family. Don't pretend you didn't enjoy every fucking single minute of it. You enjoyed every minute. And now you cry. Now you quiver. No, you're not gonna cry now. The time for crying comes later.
You better pray I don't get out of here. You better
You
pray.
see, I've done my job now. I've brought you west back here. I wonder how merciful Cook is going to be. I wonder how merciful Reno is going to be. I wonder how merciful my folk are going to be, because now you are going to be in their hands and your fate is in theirs. Maybe they'll take an eye. Maybe they'll peel the flesh from your fucking bones. Either or. You should have known better than to challenge me. You should have known better than to test me. You're no Quil.
And you should have known better than to doubt me.
It's a mistake I won't let happen again. If you're strong, you'll survive the elements. We'll keep you fed until the time is right. You wanted to be part of the West. You wanted to know who you were. Now you know. And now you know what it takes to live in this life. This is what being an outlaw is, kid. You don't touch any of my people. You don't touch anyone. Now, you enjoy down there. You'll have a lot of time to think.
Oh, leave me. No. No. I don't want to be alone. Zaza. Guys, thank you for the raids and stuff, man. I was just so in the scene. I really wasn't paying attention to the chat or anything at that moment. sure they're gone before, like, I, get off. We'll have Oscar tied up here for a while until they want to retrieve him.
Good night. Good night, Alice. Good to see you. You as well. Relax, kid. It's just me.
Alice?
I'm here. I won't leave you alone. Don't worry.
Thank you. It's really dark down here.
Yeah. And don't tell me you're afraid of the dark now.
I guess a little bit. And not knowing.
That's fair. I think I'd be more afraid of the not knowing than the darkness, so.
What did you mean by earlier? You said you can't let this happen again.
Didn't want you to die the same way your father did.
You were there.
I was.
Did he die alone?
No. He didn't. Try to get some rest, kid. You're gonna need it.
Okay. The dog. before the day is done. They're gonna hang me in the morning before the night is done. They're gonna hang me in the morning. I'll never see the sun. I want to warn you fellas and tell you one by one who makes a gallows rope to swing, a woman and a gun. I killed a man in Dallas, another in Cheyenne. But when I killed the man in Tombstone, I overplayed my hand. I rolled a knife for Tuscan to rob the robbers mine. I left old Arizona with the posse right behind. I rode across the border, and there it did not fail. The men that was all fostering me, they soon did lose my trail. They lost my trail.
Raiding party!
Legends! Legends! Not doing much, just chilling in the oil well. Some 16th, dude. It is crazy how much RP's been cooking from this. It's amazing. Glidings! Glidings! We were just singing the old Hang Me in the Morning song, the Arizona Killer song. If you guys don't actually know that song, it was something Mills was singing when he was arrested by law, like on his final arc, and that was the same song Oscar was singing just then. Yeah, it's from 310 to Yuma. The Arizona Killer song. I killed a man in Dallas and another in Cheyenne. But when I killed the man in Tombstone, I overplayed my hand. I rolled a knife from Tucson to rob the rebels mine. Then I left old Arizona with a posse right behind. I rode across the border, and there it did not fail. The men that were all following me, they soon did lose my trail. They lost my trail. They galloped back to Tucson to get the cavalry, while I stayed on in Mexico enjoying the liberty. I enjoyed my liberty. I promised my Rosita a pretty dress of blue. She said, "You'll go and get it if you really love me true." Did love me true. I went back to the border to get that gala dress. I killed a man in Guaymas and 2 in Nogales. Killed 2 in Nogales. Very cool song. But the posse was waiting to get me on the trail. Now in Tombstone I'm in laying in the Cochise County Jail. The Cochise County Jail. They're gonna hang me in the morning before the night was done. They're gonna hang me in the morning. I'll never see the sun. Guys, I think we'll probably log off here. I was having a little sing-song with Alice there, but I've made Oscar pass out in the well. I can't wait until the rest of the barbarians will just figure out what happened and then drag Oscar's poor ass out of this well. It's gonna be an amazing bit of RP. Looking forward to it. But yeah, we'll sign off here. God, in the space of like 3 or 4 hours, we've got so much RP. I love it, man. We got RP cooking in the West again, man. Anyway, is there anyone I can send you all to? Is there someone raiding or streaming? There's usually not many people streaming Wild at this time. Maybe, oh, there's Skoog. You can always count on Skoog to be raiding streaming at these late hours. Go raid him. Guys, go show them some love. Thank you again. Hope you're all enjoying the RP. I'm having a blast. I'm so looking forward to the story. It's absolutely cooking. Right. Take care, guys. I will see you all when I see you back on Oscar. Yeah. Take care.